Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a 5th year first grade teacher, and today is the 100th day of school. So come with me as we get set up for a whole day of 100 themed activities and lots of fun. So I totally forgot that my teacher bestie made us all matching 100th Day Smarter t-shirts. And so she brought it in to the gym this morning for me, and I had said, oh no, I don't have any pants. So then I texted my other teacher bestie, who then brought me 4 pairs of pants to try on. So we're gonna go change our outfit to match the team. All right, here's my 100th day fit. We've got my shirt from my teacher bestie that she made all for us as 100 Day Smarter. And then these are, I think they're Under Armour joggers. I just literally needed something to wear, and this is what looked fit best for my friend. So I've got my high tops on, but it's a little more casual than I normally wear to work, but what can you do? If anybody tries to fight me on it, I'm gonna be like, I didn't have pants. What do you want me to do? Next thing I'm going to do is we got these hats from Oriental Trading. So I'm gonna put one out at each of their desks for their morning work. It's not gonna fit me, but it should fit them. And it comes with 100 stickers for each kid to put on their hat. And then if the kids don't want to do the stickers, they just want to wear the hat, or if they're the kind of kid that doesn't want to wear the hat at all, I have these cute little 100th day coloring fuzzy sheets as well. So I'm going to put one at each desk for each kid. They're not all the same. They're different. Like this one says we roared through 100 days. This one says hanging out for 100 days. There's like 5 different ones I just passed out. So hopefully the kids don't get upset that theirs are different than other people's. If they are, they can trade. It don't matter. I also have these 100th day stickers. So anything that they complete today is going to get a sticker on it. So I'm going to put those on my desk. I also got these certificates. I'm probably just going to write their name on it. And then, so it says it has their name and the school and the date on it. It's gonna probably take me a while to do all these for all 18 of my students. So probably just gonna write them as they're walking in and I'm greeting them. So I'm gonna go put these on my podium with a Sharpie. I also have this door decor that I usually hang up. And it says 100 Days Smarter. And they can put their heads through it, so I might go hang this on my door. I feel like it's like too high though, and like the kids aren't really even like reach those holes. Something else I got for the 100th day is these 100th day monsters. So it has like 100 different monster pieces. And then a blank monster, so they get to decorate the monster however they want. I'm not gonna put this on their desk yet because they already have the coloring page and they have the hats to decorate. If a kid doesn't want to do either of those things, that's fine, but I'm not giving 3 options for the morning because some of my kids will just get so upset that they didn't have time to finish them. So I think I'm gonna put this out as like a math fast finisher. So if they finish their math center faster than expected, then they can work on this. I would love to make a model for them, but I just don't have time. So they're just gonna have to use their creativity without a model. The last thing I really need to do is I need to get our materials prepped for the Fruit Loop necklaces that we're doing. So each kid's gonna get 100 Fruit Loops, and they are going to get a piece of yarn. I'm trying to decide how long I should cut them. I need to cut 18. So I need to cut 18 of these and put Fruit Loops into 18 bowls. And kids are going to be sorting them by color on these little mats that we printed out. It looks like this. It just says 100th day necklace. They've got 10 tens frames. And then after they've sorted them and counted out 100, then they're going to bead them onto their necklace. Also, this has nothing to do with the 100th day of school, but I posted these yesterday on my story and I'm going to try them today. They're cinnamon roll overnight oats. You literally just buy them as is, put milk or water in them, and then shake it and do it overnight. It smells really good. Yeah. I kind of feel weird drinking it. It's really yummy. I love how I started cutting these and then immediately decided I would rather do this part first. Teacher brain. Okay, just to show you what they're doing for the math centers, they have 100th day necklace, which I already showed you. Next is roll to 100 with a partner from their group. They're each gonna get a board and a dice, and they're gonna take turns rolling, and then they color in that many squares, and then whichever partner gets to 100 first wins. Last math center is a graphing center. In the 100, they have all these different pictures. They're going to color them, count them, and then it should add up to 100 at the end. I have some backup math activities as well. We have a write to 100, which probably would not be that fun. And then we have skip counting by 100, just in case. And then for my ELA centers in the afternoon, I have 3 centers. We have a I can read 100 words, I can write 100 words, and I wish I had 100 blank, I would blank. So instead of writing about what they'll do in their 100, what they do if they had $100, I tried to think of something I've never done before and what would they want 100 of and what would they do with that thing. So that's for the afternoon and math is for the morning. The last thing I kind of need to do for 100th day this morning, which I'm cutting it close because the kids get here in literally 10 minutes, but I need to make a anchor chart, and it's just going to say, what is something your teacher has said 100 times? So the hope is that they can come up with like a good amount of different things. But I've said a lot, so yeah, that'll be fun. All right, it is my prep. We're halfway through the 100th day of school. Let me show you what my classroom looks like right now. I need to pick up all of these math center papers. We have half finished necklaces everywhere. I was helping a lot of the kids at the teacher table, so this is what my teacher table looks like. As a type A teacher, this is giving me anxiety. Random little pieces of string everywhere. Are you kidding me? So here's my opinion on Fruit Loop necklaces. I will never do them again. Literally never. I'd never done them before, but my team wanted to do them, and they made that decision while I was on vacation. So I didn't get any input on it, which is fine. I'm happy to have tried it, but I did not enjoy it. I used yarn, which I didn't like tape the end like a lot of teachers did. So my kids were like really struggling to get the Fruit Loops on, and they were fraying. So the kids kept cutting the string and then it'd be too short. And I did it as a center. So I did it where like 6 kids were working on it at a time because I thought that would be more manageable to have me help like a couple kids at a time versus the whole class. But like in hindsight, the poor kids who did the first Fruit Loop center didn't get to do the other 2 math centers because they didn't have time, because they were working on their Fruit Loop necklace the whole hour, the whole hour. And I was still helping them. So we did end up rotating and every kid got to make a Fruit Loop necklace that wanted to, but like it literally just took an entire hour for some of the kids. So if I do them again, I will never do it again as a small group. And if I do it again, then I'll probably have forgotten how much I hated it this year. So right now my plan is to clean up, and then I'm going to get my anchor chart ready for 100 things that I have said this year to them because I ran out of time this morning. All right, I made the anchor chart. We're just gonna do 10 things that I have said 100 times this year. Hopefully they understand what that means. The 100th day is just so crazy because I'm thinking about it, and like when they come back, since it is Black History Month and Kindness Month, we are going to do a kindness read aloud and then learn about a new member of society from the slideshow that I used for Black History Month. And then after that, like they're supposed to start their 100th day rotations, but there's 3. And I just don't know if we're gonna have time because some of them still need to finish their Fruit Loop necklaces. And I wanted to also have time to do these 100-day monsters. So now I'm like, there's just never enough time in the day. But I'm already like 10 times more tired today out of routine with them than I would feel on a normal Monday. So I'm like kind of ready for the day to be over. I got sidetracked when they were coming in this morning, so I have to fill out their certificates right now. So I need to do the buttons now for my ELA centers. They're all pretty self-explanatory. This one though has questions on the back, so I want to make sure that the kids know what the questions say, so I can facilitate and walk around the room and help without having to answer the same thing 100 times. So the button helps the kids listen to the directions or help read the content on the paper without me having to say it over and over again. After you read, my dog Meg, turn the paper over and answer these 6 questions. Number 1 says, what kind of pet does the character have? Number 2 says, what is the pet's name? 3 is, who is Meg's pal? 4 says, what does the cat like to do? 5 says draw a picture to show what Meg looks like, and 6 says draw a picture of something Meg and Zip do together. Am I going to have kids that still ask me what to do for the directions? Yes. Am I going to have less? Maybe. Trace the words and finish the sentence. I wish I had 100 blank. Think of something you want 100 of, and then afterwards write I would blank. What would you do with your 100 things that you want? After you're done, draw a picture to match. This one the kids either love or hate. It's I can write 100 words. And I always tell them, like, you can literally write names of kids in our classroom. You can write any words you see on the word wall. And you can open up a book and write 100 words. You can literally get these words from anywhere. Some of them, that's just, like, very overwhelming. For others, it's, like, so exciting because they just love the challenge. You are going around the classroom with a clipboard and writing 100 words that you can find. Don't write the same word twice. You can do students' names. You can open up books and write words from books. You can do the months of the year. You can do the words on the word wall. Any words you find in the classroom, you can write on your paper. Love it. I was going to put their certificates in their mailboxes, but I kind of want to take a group picture with them. So we'll see. Undecided yet. All right, it's the end of the day. The craziness is all done. We had minimal tears, maybe only 2 or 3 students tops. I want to show you guys what they came up with for the things that I said 100 times this year. So I told them, I was like, things that I say, not like what every teacher says, things that I specifically say. And I gave examples like afterwards, I was looking for things like kiss your brain or things like, you know, don't steal their learning, but they just came up with the most generic things that like every teacher says. So I was like, okay, this is sad, but it's fine. The centers in the afternoon went really well, and then anybody that finished early, they got to do these monsters, and they really liked this activity, so I'll definitely be doing this next year. Nobody put all 100 pieces on, but that's okay. Thank you all for watching me assemble, put together an experience, and then clean up our 100th day of school in first grade. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely comment anything down below that you do on the 100th day of school with your little ones, and if you have something that I should try next year, because again, there are some things this year that I'm like, definitely not doing that next year, like the Fruit Loop. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and catch you guys on the next one. Love y'all.